Okay, so this is our first coat of white primer. And for the white primer, I'm using this brand. For these two coats. Got a couple bugs in it. But for the most part, once this dry, I will come back and 1200 sand it real lightly. Then I will come back and spray one more coat. I'm gonna catch the bottom. That's basically what I need to catch up now, is the bottom, and then I'll spray that final coat of white. For the most part, a lot of the deep scratches or filled. You can still see some of the rough spots, but I'm hoping once if he decides to get it painted, then I'm sure the paint shop has that professional prime filler if he goes that route. But hopefully the next 1 to 2 coats, I know I'm gonna put another coat on after this, and then just to catch it all up, I'll probably see if they have any white filler sandable primer or that edging primer. But this is where I am at the moment. I'll let this sit and dry for a few days before I decide to come on back out here and get to it. And this is how it's turning out. I like it much better than having those 2 slots in there like snake nostrils. I like the original looking Miata look. And one over this white coat with the 1200 grit. That is pretty much so touched up. Okay, I'm getting ready to apply one more filler coat of primer. I probably could go without, but it just have some little, that there I'm not gonna really worry about, but I have some little sand scratches in there that camera's not really picking it up, but I can see them, and I'm hoping a couple sandpaper scratches there. I'm hoping that this filler is gonna fill those little flaws in enough to where they're not as noticeable, but I'm figuring if a paint shop gets a hold of it, they will have the proper stuff to do exactly what they need. But I'm going to add one more gray layer of prime, and it's going to be the filler, which I'll come back once again with this. This is flat white, but I'm going to use this to fill it, and hopefully that's going to catch all my little low spots, and then I'll just use the white to give it a coat of prime. That's how the inside end up coming along. And as you see, I left this loose because I didn't want it binding, but I hope that's going to be enough to hold it. I'll just have to see how it works out. All right, I'm gonna basically let that sit and dry pretty much overnight, next couple days, and we'll come back and do a 120 and white prime 120, white prime 120. Now, you see that right there where the light glare is where those little scratches are. So I think at this point, I'm gonna live with that. Of course, got a couple of rough spots in there. Maybe we'll put some lights in there. At the same time, I'm not aware of how bad it's going to be. Okay, so there's one more coat of white primer I will be applying, and that's going to be it. It's time to call it a wrap. I'm going to let this dry for a few hours, come back and touch it up with that 1200, and that's going to be a wrap. Okay, I'm getting ready for, I guess, the final coat of white primer. And I'll be letting this sit and dry, and next will be application. I think I'm gonna call that my final coat. Let it sit and dry, and anything, I might get one more because it's like I see a little bit of gray peeking through, but I'm gonna just spray it and then perhaps let it just sit. But that's basically what I'm going for. Might be a little gray in there. Not sure if the camera is quite picking it up, but for the most part I think I'm gonna go with this. Let it dry, and that's a wrap, folks. Next is like I said, pretty much close to application, but I like the way it's coming along. I like the way it looks. Son likes the way it looks, so I think we're gonna go for it.